Next question is, I was wondering, do you have every pop character? No, definitely not. And I don't ever plan on getting every single pop character made because that would just be a lot of money and time, and I don't have either of those. So, definitely not. If you're asking if I collect every pop character from a particular line, then the answer is yes for Doctor Who, but no for everything else. There's no other line other than Doctor Who and Sherlock. But Sherlock, I don't know why I got all of the pops, because they're basically all Sherlock. But it was just easy to get all of them at once, so that's what I did. But there hasn't been any more of them, so it's not going to happen.
We also have the whole line of Overwatch.
Oh yeah, but that's not a whole line, that's the game's line. But Doctor Who, which is also not a whole line, that's television. Okay, so yeah, you're right. Overwatch and Doctor Who, but Doctor Who will definitely be forever. Overwatch, I can't say that I'll keep getting every pop, because if I don't like the character, I'm not going to get the pop. He'll get it, and then we'll combine collection.
Yeah, I would totally get them all.
So he has all Overwatch in his head. Yeah. Question, what is your favorite thing to collect specifically? Are you looking at them like seriously? My favorite thing to collect specifically...
She likes to collect buttons.
No, I don't.
Like buttons.
No, I don't like buttons. I used to like buttons.
I like coins.
Not buttons, I mean pins.
Coins.
I like coins until my mother stole practically my whole collection to go buy something with it because she thought it was just quarters. So my favorite thing to collect is pops, specifically. Other than that, there's nothing that I'm so super particular on. So, but coins, stamps, postcards, old letters, I like to collect those as well.
Funnest thing to collect.
What about you? Favorite thing to collect?
Is achievements considered a collection?
I don't know, because if it is, I like to collect those too.
I love to collect achievements.
So,
I've started Fallout 4 like 5 times over just to get
all the achievements.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ever going to do an Undertale playthrough? If so, which one? So, Like a Block and our younger sister has been after me to play Undertale.
Because she's the only one who hasn't
I haven't watched any Let's Plays. I don't know anything about Undertale except for like Temmie Flakes and because he annoys me like crazy saying it constantly. But I bought Undertale yesterday. Since it's on sale on Steam, if any of you guys are interested, it's only $6.99 right now. So get on that if you've been waiting to buy Undertale. If you've been waiting to buy Gmod, that's also only $2.99, so that's really cheap compared to the $20 we spent. So,
how much is Overwatch on the PC?
I have no idea. Battleborn is pretty low. So anyways, yes, I am going to play an Undertale playthrough. I do not know which one. If you're talking about like Genocide Run,
Neutral, Pacifist.
Neutral or Pacifist, I don't know which one. Chances are I'll probably be on Neutral, but I don't know.
You should do Pacifist.
I don't know, but I'm not a pacifist.
No, you should do Pacifist. This is the order you should do it. Pacifist, Genocide, and if you want, you can do Neutral. Neutral, it's...
Alright, we'll see.
Nothing really
we'll see.
Neutral.
I don't really go into a game saying I'm going to do it this way. Even with Fallout, I didn't go into the game saying I'm going to be a Brotherhood of Steel character or I'm going to be in the Institute. I didn't do any of that. I just saw where it took me and that's where I go. So with Undertale, if it has the same dynamics, I'm going to do the same probably. But like I said, I don't know anything about it. But yes, I will be. So stay tuned.
Oh, and by the way, she will be doing that.
Yeah, because he already knows everything about it, so he doesn't want to do it.
Watch both the Genocide and the Pacifist.
Next question is, what has been your favorite Funko Pop amongst the exclusives that you have? So this is kind of similar to the first question, one of the first questions, which was what was your favorite pop? And it just so happens that my favorite pop isn't exclusive. So I guess by default that would make it my favorite exclusive pop. But if we want to get particular about it, my favorite exclusive pop is... probably the materializing TARDIS, because now I have it signed by Karen Gillan herself. So that's gonna be my favorite exclusive, I guess. But it is definitely Doctor Who with handles. 11th Doctor with handles. I also love the 12th Doctor in the spacesuit, and the whole spacesuit line of doctors.
Yeah.
So,
mine's oh, 10th Doctor with the glasses. Oh no, the glow in the dark 10th Doctor.
The regeneration one.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I like that.
Yeah. There's so many cool Doctor Who exclusive pops, so it's kind of difficult to pick your favorite, but I gotta say either the materializing TARDIS, 11th Doctor with handles, or the 12th Doctor in the spacesuit. And the 11th Doctor with the pheasant mop is really cute too, so I don't know. Okay.
We just got finished with that episode too.
Yeah, we did, and I was so happy when I saw it. How long have you been collecting? I've been collecting since September of 2015. I'm trying to remember when my friend got married, because I had gone pop shopping 2 hours before her wedding, and that was the first day I ever bought pops, so that's how I remember it. It was September of 2015, I think. Pretty sure. So no. Not of 2015. No, I don't know.
It just got real.
June, August? I don't know. It's been for a year and some months. What? And he's not collecting, so.
No.
What were you most hyped to see at E3?
Oh my god. Okay, let's.
He's hyped right now about this question.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to go first, since I didn't really have that much to be hyped about? Or?
I don't remember E3. You go.
I was most hyped to see that there's a possibility of Project Scorpio coming out in 2017. So it's kind of like we have like a date in mind when it's going to be available. I'm so excited for virtual reality on the consoles. I've been wanting a HTC Vive for forever. But the thing is, I don't really play that many computer games that support it. So I'm really excited for it to come.
I don't play that many PC games as is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really enjoy PC gaming that much. I know that's blasphemy, but I used to enjoy it a lot more. Then I got into consoles, and now that's my thing. So I'm excited for that.
I don't know if it was released at E3 or something else, but Skyrim being remastered. Skyrim was my favorite.
Yeah, I think that was a pre-E3 thing.
Oh.
But no, I mean, it was part of E3, but it was like a pre-conference for Xbox.
Yeah. Most of them, I think, were indie games, actually.
That's what it felt like, because we didn't watch anything except E3 for Xbox, so we don't know about anything about PS3.
No, wait, I know what I'm hyped for.
I almost said PS3.
I know what I'm really hyped for. The Legends of Zelda Wind of the Wild. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but it was wild. Something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I watched the Nintendo E3, I think. I believe.
I wasn't excited for the Zelda game. I'm a fan of Zelda.
It's like Skyrim, but with cartoony graphics.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have to play the game to see. I wouldn't buy it if it wasn't for them. Basically, if it was only me that was gonna play, I wouldn't buy it. But that's my opinion. Anyways, my question is, what is your Funko Pop Holy Grail? Okay, this is easy to answer. It's not one that I'm gonna have multiples of. It is definitely Two-Face, hands down, and I don't have it, so if you guys want to give it to me, that'd be great.
For free.
Is there any pop? No. Okay. Are you really going to do a Q&A video?
No.
No.
We'll save that for later.
When will the Funko Pop bubble burst? So what that means is when will...
Help me, I'm confused.
What that means, when is it going... When is... Like, you know how, like, with Beanie Babies...
When are you gonna stop collecting Pops?
Like, when is everyone going to just lose interest in Funko Pops, basically?
I don't know.
I think that it's going to happen soon. But not, like... By soon, I don't mean, like, within the next year or 2 years. Maybe in a couple years out... Just because I feel like Funko is flooding the market with so many Pops that a lot of people are getting burnt out about it. People that have been in this for a long time, so I can't speak for them, are probably fine with it and they don't feel burnt out. I'm not really sure, but I know a lot of new collectors or collectors that have come within the last year or so, like myself. When we first started collecting Pops, we felt like we had to get every single exclusive and every single thing that we remotely liked. And then now that there's so much that Funko is spewing out to us and we feel like we have to get it, it's kind of like a drug. I feel like a lot of us are getting burnt out and a lot of us are realizing that they're not gaining any kind of value. One of the things that is nice about pop collecting is that if you buy something, you know it might go up in value. It could go down in value, but now it's predominantly going down in value as opposed to up. And the things that do go up in value are all the things that regular people that have jobs that can't be at the line at 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. outside of a Walgreens or outside of a Target to get those exclusive pops. They can't get them, and then what they have to do is buy them from flippers, there's a different spectrum of flippers, in my opinion. There's flippers that they go and they buy a pop or so to make up, they buy one for themselves and then they buy another one so that they can flip it and basically pay for theirs so they didn't pay anything for it. And I'm okay with those kind of flippers. But then there's other flippers that they go out and they buy entire store shelves of a product, or if there's 3 or 4 down, they'll pick up all 3 or 4 and they'll flip them all. They have no need for them at all. They don't care about the item, and they'll just flip them all for double or triple or quadruple the price, making it difficult for collectors that got into collecting because of how affordable it was to feel like, what's the point anymore? Like, it's not fun anymore. At least that's my opinion, and I can't speak for anybody else. But I do think that the bubble is being inflated a lot, and it's just a matter of time before it bursts. I mean, you could see for yourself, there's so many posts nowadays, people selling their entire collections, and there's some people that are jumping on that bandwagon and they're selling their collection, but in reality, they just want to flip any product that they have. So I don't want to say that every single person that's selling their collection is actually selling their collection because they're getting out of it. They're just selling their collection because they want to make money to buy more pops, or they want to make money because they didn't really care about it in the first place. I'm also selling a bunch of my pops just because I feel like there are ones that I've had in the back or like in storage that I feel like there's no point in me having it when I don't enjoy it. I'm the type of person that I feel like I need to look at everything and enjoy it. So before I go on a rant, before I go too far on a rant, I do think the bubble is gonna burst, and I think that Funko is putting it on themselves because they are using language that is creating flippers. I mean, look at just the Target Batman that was released recently. Funko even said for themselves, extremely ultra rare, extremely limited in one line. Of course, flippers just copied and pasted that and put it on their eBay posting for the same thing. So I think Funko is really bringing themselves down, but you never know. It's like the stock market, things go up and down all the time. Next question. What is the most frustrating thing about being a Funko collector? Well, Misty, thank you for this question. It kind of goes back to the other one. It's the inability to get something you really, really want because flippers come in and just take them all and post them on eBay for quadruple the price before they even have a street date yet. So I think the most frustrating thing is not getting the exclusives you want, or not even commons that you want, because of the community that's been made from this. Like, so that's got to be the most annoying. Also,
crying?
No. Also, companies that are supposed to be for collectors shipping their products and it comes trashed. The box is completely ripped open and they're like, well, take it out of the box. It's kind of frustrating because, you know, a lot of collectors do keep them in the box, and a lot of collectors don't keep them in the box. And I respect both spectrums of the collectorship. Is that a word? But it's just like, if you're saying you're for collectors, you should pack your products in a way that it'll go to the collector in the most pristine condition. So like, you wouldn't send an autographed comic crumpled up into a box with no padding, or put in a bubble envelope with no board and bag, you know? So why would you do that with a pop? I don't know. Whatever. That's my opinion. Okay. The last 2 questions are, what Funko line do you like the most? What is your favorite collectible? What pop are you wanting to be made that hasn't been made yet? So, Pixie, what is your favorite collectible and what pop are you wanting to be made that hasn't been made yet? I think we answered that. Yeah. It was, my favorite collectible is definitely the 11th Doctor with handles, And the pop I want to be made that hasn't been made yet is a Pokemon pop or Fantastic Beats from Dre. Fantastic Beats, like a Thestral or something from Harry Potter. Also, I want a bloody variant of a Weeping Angel. I don't care how much that doesn't make sense. I want there to be blood on a Weeping Angel's hands. That's all I want. It would make it look so scary, even though it makes no sense whatsoever.
Because they don't kill.
I know they don't.
They can't kill.
Exactly. Oh, no, actually, scratch that. Well, no, don't scratch that. Funko, if you're watching, make that for me, please.
You can do it yourself. Just get paint on it.
I know, I could, but I customize some pops, but if there's something about it being made by Funko, it has to be from Funko. I want a Statue of Liberty 6-inch Weeping Angel.
Yes.
I want that. So, there you go. And what Funko line do you like the most? Doctor Who is definitely the top contender. After that, it's Harry Potter and Game of Thrones, or it's at a tie. Tied. And then Overwatch.
Bow tie.
Trucks up in here. So that was our Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you click that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. You missed out on the giveaway, but subscribe because we'll have more things.
For future giveaways.
Yeah, for future giveaways, and for Undertale, if you're excited for that. I mean, I guess I'm gonna start playing that, so.
Yes, you are.
There's that. Until next time, always remember to stay super. Bye.